In this tutorial, we're going to look at kind of the design 101 of Canva. So on my screen, I have some text, I have a couple images, illustrations, and a line. So the first thing we're going to look at is how to change color, and that's pretty basic across the board. So you click on the image. It could be this, it could be text, it could be the line, and up here in the kind of the top left, you get to pick a color. So we have some document colors, things that are also on the page to kind of give that consistency, so you can see how this star kind of connects with that hamburger now that that's the color. So you can kind of choose any color you want. You can make it bright blue, you can make it any color you want. Say you like that color but you want it a little darker. Wide variety to choose from there. The second thing I want to show you are what I like to call the kind of the design guides. So when you're using an image, you can see these dotted lines popping up as I drag it around the screen. So often those are used to kind of center or make the design look better based on what else is on the page. So this design, the line that's popping up right now is a centered line. You can kind of see the one on top of the star is kind of lining it up underneath Washburn Road Middle School. If I wanted to center it with the hamburger, you can see how that line pops up. So let's center it on the page. The next thing is how you can arrange items. So let's say I wanted the star to show over the hamburger. So I simply click on the star or the hamburger, come up here top to arrange, and I can move it forward in the image or backward in the design. So I want to move it forward, and so you can see when I clicked forward, it brought it in front of the hamburger. I realize that doesn't look good, so I want to move it back. You can go backwards. These little dots right here kind of show you the different layers that are present. Transparency is another option. So say I want to center this on the star. So I center it there, but it's a little too big, so I can click and drag to make it smaller so it fits. Again, those lines will appear when I want to center it. So you click and drop it. But say I want to show some of the star. I don't want the hamburger to be fully visible. I want to arrange it a little bit. So transparency allows me to make it a little bit see-through, kind of ghosty, all the way to full. You can't see anything through it. So let's take this line and let's put it right here. And we can make lines as long as we want. And maybe even a little bit wider sometimes. So you see how the line is above the star? I don't want that. So let's click arrange, and we're going to move backwards so it's behind the star. There we go. And that blue doesn't really match. Let's make it the yellow to match the mustard on the hamburger. There we go. And the last one, say I don't want anything to do with the hamburger. You can come up here and you click delete, and then it's gone. You can accidentally do that sometimes, and we can always go up here and click undo. So Canva is really good with design. It helps you kind of see where to center stuff, to make it in line. If I wanted to make it in line with the edge of the star, or make it the size of the star, it can kind of give you that guide as well. So that's kind of design 101, some different elements, especially, and this is a good point, when an illustration or any image has multiple colors, it gives you a variety to change. So I can change what in this case would be the tomato. I could change it to maybe a little more pinky, or the bun. I can kind of change a variety of colors, make it look even weirder than it already is. So that's Design 101. Have fun playing around with Canva and making a bunch of cool creations.